I know. Okay, I know. I'm sorry. I have not been here. I've been gone for a little minute and I apologize. All right, I apologize. I've been like your absent students and like their parents. I have been nowhere to be found. I get it. But look, it's been crazy. And you guys know it's been crazy. It's been a long year. It's been long since before the pandemic, during the pandemic, after the pandemic. It has been crazy. All right, and a lot of things have gone on in life, but I'm back for real this time, I promise. I know I've said it before, but I'm back. I really mean it. I have all the time in the world, and I can tell you all about it. I have this wonderful guy named Memo. I'm going to link him below, who is helping me edit my videos now so that I can keep them up and keep getting them up regularly. He is a lifesaver. I'm happy, all right? I am good, and I am going to be here, all right? So, where have I been? Look, COVID was crazy. Teaching has been crazy. We know it's crazy. And so the short end of it is I am no longer full-time teaching. I'm done. All right. I know it sucks for some reasons of other things, but there's also better things that's from it. All right. I am no longer restricted at all. I can say whatever the hell I want to say and be a bigger voice to all the teachers who are in my life and be able to actually say things for people, stand up for people, and tell what our truths really are. All right. You know, I didn't care before, but now Mr. D definitely does not care. All right, so I still do other little things on the side that still stays in education and will always stay in education. But my biggest thing now is that I want to continue to be a voice and be an advocate for everybody here. All right, but today I decided I'm going to step back in. I'm going to come in a little easier, if you would. And I'm just going to have a fun little video today where I want to share some of the teacher secrets that Teacher Misery has put out. You know, I've done a lot of stuff with Teacher Misery in the past. I love her dearly. She is fucking amazing. She is very consistent and stays consistent. I'm gonna be like her when I grow up. But I just wanted to look at a couple things that she's posted and talked about and just share a couple of you guys' secrets. All right. But before we start, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all of those fun things, all right? Because I am going to, I promise, stay consistent from now on. I'm going to have videos out. I'm going to have tons of videos out. I'm going to put things out about everything that I wanted to, that I wasn't able to put out before, or that I was able to put out before. I'm just going to put, it's going to be what it is. I'm going to tell it how it is. I'm going to keep it how it is. I'm going to be super truthful and I'm going to continue to love it. And any Karen that gets on here this time that gets on my nerves, girl, I have these times, all right? Are you going to bother me this time? Absolutely not, because I don't care. But let's go ahead and get into this video. So, first secret that I want to share, it says that I have a student who is extremely mentally disturbed. I can't even say the things that this student has done and said. That's a lot. I've expressed my discomfort with having him in my classroom and was told by admin, I already know where this is going, not to insult him as they pushed him along with nothing more than a slap on the wrist. This past week, we spent 3 hours in lockdown and had to be escorted out one class, one at a time, by police because someone overheard this student, of course, telling another student he brought a gun to school that day. If this student comes back to the school, I will quit my job. Look, see, that's the problem right there. Like, first of all, these admins, they get on my nerves because they never believe you. They try to give him a lollipop, give him a little slap on the wrist and tell him to go back to class. That's not gonna fix the problem, sis. Do not send him back to my classroom, all right, at all. Just to give you a little story time about me, my first year of teaching, I was at this real crazy rough school back in Jacksonville. I mean, literally, the school was terrible. They fired every teacher at the school except for one. The kids were awful. The year before we got there, they said the kids were pissing in the hallway, pooping on the hallway, didn't go to class, running up and down. Like, it was a mess. It was chaos. So they were trying to flip the school, do all these things, whatever. Got all us brand new teachers in there who had no idea what we were coming into. I had this crazy little boy in my class who used to talk all kind of mess. He was just bad. He was a 5th grader, supposed to be in like almost 8th grade at that time. And he was just in there just talking crazy noise and just like got up in my face and did all these things. So me, I knew, I was like, all right, this is my time. I'm going to have to earn the respect from these kids so they don't try to think that I'm any of these other crazy teachers that they've had in the past. Like, I'm the wrong one. So when this little boy got in my face and he started doing all this stuff, didn't say anything to him. I walked over, grabbed his book bag, took it off his little chair, opened up my door, and I slung it down the hallway. I would say, you and your stuff can get out of here. And he got in my face. And I told him, I said, I just want you to understand, little boy. I said, first of all, Mr. D fight kids. All right. Secondly, I said, if you touch me, I said, I'm gonna hit you back. So if you hit me, I'm gonna hit you back. I promise. I said, because Mr. D is young enough to lose this career and start another one. So this ain't what you want. All right. I was like, I'm young enough to lose it and start something else. So do what you want, you know? So at this time, and I'm in my mind, I'm thinking, I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to lose this job because I have all these kids watching all this stuff. But you know what? I have to let them know, and I have to set this precedent now. Absolutely not. This will not be happening in my room at all. All right. So he got his stuff. He left. He went to the office. I'm teaching, and as the kids say, oh, when he left, of course I had to make a show of. I'm like, anybody else need to go? Anyone? Quiet. I was like, okay, cool. So we, we get some establishment, we get some stuff done. All right, so now after that, that's when I was teaching, doing math, whatever. 20 minutes later, my door opens up, and here he comes in with the school principal. All right, and so she's walking him in, and I'm like, oh my God, what's happening? And so she says, we had a conversation in the office, and he said he's sorry, and da-da-da. And again, I said, all right, this is test number 2. Because I need the kids to know too. Now they gonna think, especially since this woman done walked him in my class, that this principal runs my class and it's not mine. No, ma'am, this is my space. All right, this is mine. And I need these kids to know that I absolutely run everything in here. So I looked at her and I told her in front of all the kids, I said, ma'am, either he goes or I go, but we not both staying here today. And so she grabbed his little shoulder and she grabbed him, swung around. She said, well, you heard Mr. D. Let's go. And walked him right out of my room. And sure did. And she had to, because I had to let her understand this is the same way with these kids. Like some of them, they will try you and try you and try you. You will not send this child back to my room with no damn lollipop and a sticky note saying that he's good now. You will not give him some stickers and some smiles and some sunshine. No, ma'am. Get his ass out. I put him out for a reason. Don't bring him back in here. Because first of all, I don't put people out my class. I'm gonna deal with you and your craziness. So if I put you out, it's a problem. Do not bring him back. Because if he come back, I promise you, go ahead and bring a sub in here too. Because Mr. D gone. And he not coming back. So go ahead and put a sub in, get your long-term sub, a long-term sub, and then go ahead and put a posting out on the district website that you need a new teacher. Because I'm not coming back. You know what I'm saying? It's like, don't disrespect me like that. You need lady teachers know. Ladies principals know. Ladies administrators know. This is not going to be set for. This is not cool. And don't play with me. Another secret that came from a teacher said that I had a moment of self-reflection today. The way parents come at teachers is such a disgrace. 100%. The abuse some of them give to office staff and teachers is horrifying. Like, I would have a bullet for your kid, right? And agree. Because a lot of the kids, it's not like the one I had previously, but a lot of the kids are real cool. The thing I love most about teaching is the kids. I hated the office staff sometimes, like mostly administrators, not the front staff. Like the janitorial staff, the office staff, the supporting staff, all those people are great. It's usually administrators that are the problem. The paperwork is the problem. And the biggest problem would be parents. All right, and they treat you like crazies and they don't understand. I'm like, yes, I would do anything for your child. And you still come talk to me like this. I'm trying to help your child succeed in life so that y'all can have all these other things going on. And they don't understand, they don't get it. They try to come flip out the mouth. They say all kind of crazy things. They just don't understand. But I tell you what, again, now that Mr. D is done, go ahead and slide in, get in the comments. Go ahead and give me your phone number or your email. I'll answer everybody for you. And I will take care of all that and let them know where they can go and how soon they can go. All right, here's another comment. That looks very fun. It says that a mother complained because her son did not get valedictorian. Admin had a formal meeting with them, then announced a new list with new criteria. We now have 7 valedictorians and 7 salutatorians. That don't make no damn sense. I'm sorry, absolutely not. You cannot have all these. No. And I'm so tired of these participation trophies for no. Of course the kid is one of the new lists. Of course he is. Duh. Though he was number 23 on the GPA list. Exactly. It makes no sense. Like, people want these kids to have all these little things. Like, they didn't earn it. I'm sorry. If they didn't earn it, they don't get it. I'm not going to give you this because you feel bad. Woe is me. No. If you want your child to feel special, you go buy him his own little certificate. But we're not going to lie and change all these rules so that we can have 7 valedictorians or 7 salutatorians. That don't make no sense. That is not what we do. Now, if we had all 7 of them who earned it, fine. But we're not going to pass this out to you and you and you and you and you to make your mama feel better. You know what I'm saying? Tell your mama I said sit her ass down, have several seats, and then she can go and get herself together too. Because this is not what we're going to do. Absolutely not. Again, You not gonna run my class, and if I was the principal, you're not gonna run my school. Your child ain't valedictorian. We're not having no formal meeting. No, ma'am. The next time I see you will be at graduation because your son is number 23, and he'll come up 23rd if we're doing it in order, or whatever his last name if we're doing alphabetical order. Girl, I have nothing else to say to you. You should have been on them grades to have him be valedictorian since day one in 9th grade. Don't play with me, sis. All right, let's see. This one right here says, during my 3rd year of teaching, I was pregnant and had a placental abruption from too much stress or time on my feet. The baby rarely survives in these instances, so we were very lucky he survived an emergency C-section. That's amazing. I'm glad you were able to have your child. I'm glad you have a healthy baby. Hopefully you still are here and healthy. I sustained over 2 liters of blood loss, and my son was 6 weeks premature. When I returned, I received a 5-paragraph long email from a parent whose child I had gone above and beyond for all year, of course, because those are the ones and they expect you to do these things for their kids, stating I was the worst teacher her child has ever had, and that it was so unfair of me to be gone longer than I had said I would be. She said her children were the most important thing in the world to her, and she would make sure I never taught her other child. Please, sis, please, girl, because if you don't make sure, I'm going to make sure, all right? Because when I receive that little pink or that blue card at the beginning of the year, no ma'am, slide her to that class because she can't be in here. All right. Another thing a lot of teachers don't know is in a lot of states, I learned this from when I did my educational leadership master program. You are allowed to get rid of 10% of your class. All right. Look at what that is. You can get rid of 10% of your class without any question. They can't ask you why. They can't bother you. Get them out. And since your other child would have been at 10%, I responded and told her my children were also the most important things to me and that I was very sorry my medical emergency was so inconvenient for her. Exactly. Please let sis know, like, those are your kids. Those are most important to you. All right, your child's important to me, but it's not the most important thing to me. Screw her, screw them kids, and then let her be. If her child, if she felt that way, please get them. First of all, get them out of my class for the rest of the year. That's the first thing you do. Second thing you do is you make sure that her other child never gets in your class. And thirdly, you just continue on being the great mother that I know you are. I'm sorry you went through that rough pregnancy, and I hope you're okay. I hope the baby's okay. I hope you have more wonderful kids, and screw her and screw her children. All right, the last one I'm going to look at for today. I definitely will do more of these in the future. So again, give me a thumbs up or comment about them. Let me know that if you want me to do more of these videos because I love doing stuff like this as well. This one says that I got a concussion from a student and my assistant principal made fun of me for it. You know what you should did? Knocked his ass out too. Give him a concussion, let him see how funny it is so then the rest of the staff can also laugh at him. Because that ain't funny. Because again, like I told you, first of all, Mr. D fight kids, all right? I would have gone ahead and knocked you back out. I would have lost my job that day. That's fine. Don't put your hands on me. Don't touch me. All right. Secondly, it ain't funny. And I'm not filing no grievance with the principal and all these other things because all these paperwork and all these trails and stuff gets knocked out and get lost or whatever. Hit them. I said it. Hit them. All right. So guys, again, that's all I have for you today. I just wanted to bring this video back just to let you know where I am and say hello. I'm here. I'm alive. I'm so sorry I've been gone. I promise you I will be doing much, much more in the future. Let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see from me. Please follow my Instagram. I have a TikTok. Follow my TikTok. Like, comment, subscribe, do all those things. I am so sorry I've been gone. I promise you I will be doing much better. I will have my yoga the next one too. My nephew stole it. I'm going to get him too when he get out of school today. He done stole my lunch to go take for lunch. That's a problem. But anyways, I love you guys. I will see some of y'all soon. And yeah, keep doing you. Screw them parents. Screw them administrators. You are the shit. Continue letting your classroom be. Love you all.